You know, my whole existence to try and speak of something, sometimes there's no reason to even repeat myself when it comes to something, but I do know the Father wanted me to speak to some people out there. You know who you are as well when it comes to this. There are times the Father does tell me something, and sometimes He kind of lets out a name on who is the person that's actually doing this. You know who you are if you have watched my work. You're probably the only one who questions me a lot than others. Now, I'm only here to do my job as who I am. Just because my mind is not like yours does not mean I'm not following the Bible. I'm just not following the Bible of today. Let's keep that in mind. It's not fake. It's nothing like that. It is the real deal that I go through. The real Bible. Like I said before, Satan has already ruined many beliefs of what people believe in, including the Bibles you guys are reading. How do you even know this Bible that you're reading is even the correct one? You got to ask yourself that. How do you know that you're not sure that Satan has sent somebody to write down something to make up words, add some truth to what the Father would say, but add something that he wants you to believe? In this case, Satan itself. I know what I'm saying because even I know the information I am gathering the way it should have been. Keep in mind, I did ask the Father years ago that I would rather go beyond the truth and know the truth. Keep that in mind. So anyone who doesn't believe my words, then let somebody show you proof when the day comes. Okay? I mean that in Jesus' name. I do mean that. I told the Father many times, I need to gather enough information to give these guys truth, otherwise they're going to think I'm fake. And the only one who calls me fake are the ones who are sent to attack me by Satan. And that's it. I'm sure there's somebody out there who watches my work that's probably thinking to themselves, is this guy real? Oh, I'm real. I'm real as it comes. Trust me. If I'm getting a lot of hate comments, trust me, I'm doing something. And I've already confronted people. So here's the thing. The video that I did a couple of days ago was called Pope Francis Rest in Peace, right? And I've seen some videos of what people had to say about it, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But some have some things to say about disciples at times. Let me tell you something real quick, man. I met Jesus Christ, is spirit and energy, when I came back to church. That day changed my life, including when he introduced his supernatural ability, causing statues to move in this church when I was by myself. While I stood there thinking to myself, feeling this certain energy around my right shoulder, not being able to even figure out what this feeling I was sensing. Until I got myself sitting, it hovered over me. That was when I know I was visited by somebody. And as I looked at the image of Jesus Christ on the cross, and I said to them, you guys were waiting for me. That day was a change for me, and I made a promise I was going to come back to church. So I want you to understand this and keep this in mind. I'm not using scriptures. I am not using nothing that's Bible related. I am telling you exactly what you need to hear. I feel like there are some people out there who kind of feel like they want to be the only ones out there. I am not competing against nobody. I'm only here to do my damn job. Just because you have your own feel about this, that means you're the one judging me. Let me tell you something. Most of you guys, I like to help out. I like to keep your minds where it needs to be so you could be more motivated and more focused. I don't want to see you crumble. I don't want your kingdom to collapse. I feel like I need to motivate you guys. Because some of you guys feel like you're lost at times. In your own darkness, your own shadow. And I know some of you guys would cry in tears. Ain't nothing wrong with being emotional. Every day I'm going through hell every single damn day of my life. Let's be honest about that. No matter who you are. So I ask you this. Do you really believe I'm going through supernatural attacks? Do you believe that or don't? Or do you believe that people who are just attacking me for no reason and think I'm fake? Either way, I'm living what the Bible is showing. I told the Father, I'm not reading the book. And I'm not saying I got anything against that. I just think Satan has ruined the Bible as it is. That's why I ask these questions. How do you even know that it's actually all true? The information I gather from the Father, it is true. There are some truth behind this. Understand that there is truth behind this. There's some, but there are others who are definitely made up in Satan's mind, the mind of the devil. That Satan is the only one who created some words to be for it to believe. Now I understand that some who use the word disciple, if I was the disciple, I would have to believe the Father's words. I do believe in the Father's words. But you got to understand too, I am living a whole different journey. You would have to go through what I'm going through right now. Like I said, I told the Father, open the Bible for me. Let me live it. I don't want to just read it in black and white. Let me live it. At least this way, if I live it, I'll be able to understand it. I hear a lot of demons who bring up scriptures that only they know for people to believe. I hear some information that doesn't even make any sense when I hear it. That's why I told the Father, let me live it. And it has. The book has opened for me. I'm living the Bible how it's supposed to be. As long as I'm praying to one person, that's Jesus Christ and his Father, that's all that counts. Some of you may not understand this, but there's some truth behind what I'm understanding now. Like I said, I've already confronted a lot of these demons about this. And their expression, their reaction is enough to say, wow, so this is true. Some of you guys have not found that yet. Do I believe that it's better to listen to what the Father says? Yeah, of course. I have always been. The information I am given is correct. You got to understand this. I don't appreciate anyone thinking that I could be faking something. Like I said, if I'm going to be faking something, then this is probably a mask. This flesh is a mask. I could just tear it right off and I'm somebody else. But this is all real. This is real flesh. And this is all me that speaks it. I see things, I hear things that you guys have not heard. I'm telling you this right now. But everyone's different of what they believe in. I'm not going to end up judging you for that. I'd rather let the Father judge you for that. You got to understand something that somebody up there, for some reason, was hearing one of you guys' messages when I was watching your video. I had a really strange energy come from that video as you were basically speaking what you were saying. I felt like someone didn't like it. I don't get offended easy. I'm not the offended type, but it looks like somebody up there did get offended. And you have something you got to say about that. It's what you say that definitely says what it says. Now, do I believe Pope Francis is something I turn to pray to? No, I don't. Why would I go to a man who's his, how you call it, who believes in what he believes in? I know what he goes through every day in his life. I only showed respect because he's already deceased. All right? You gotta understand this. I don't need to pray or ask for blessings from some pastor or also somebody who's, you know what, a priest. That's kind of like those out there who are actually priests themselves or have their own church. Does that mean that somebody's got to go to you and ask for prayers themselves or blessings? Ask yourself that. The only one who could bless you, the only one who could do a lot of miracles is Jesus Christ himself and those who are a high power of heaven. The only ones. I don't need to go to Francis and do that stuff. It's not the way it's supposed to be. It never is. But I will say though, just because you say things what you say about a person, you still got to show a little respect because he's already gone. And that's all I did was respect that. Now a lot of people believe that Pope Francis probably is in hell. Look, I can't really say if he is or not. Only the one who can answer that question is Jesus Christ himself, the Lord, and also his Father. They're the only ones who can reveal this. I can't reveal this to you guys. I can't say. All I could do is deliver dream messages that is given to me. That is, that's it. But anyways, guys, I didn't think this was a reason to even put this out, but it looks like the father wanted me to anyways because of something that he wasn't to his liking. Like I said, let the rest be said. That's it.